He can't take because this is a free piece, so we'll just take a free piece. How do we win this end game? He probably should have won up here. Wait, oops. This way to win the pawn, but now we can just take a quick step closer and get to the pawn. Cut his king off. Queen's in danger, but we have checkmate, so if there's check, or if it's a free check, always take it, right? Mate. Black is ahead in a lot of material here. So if we're trying to win this game, we have to find checks. So first check, second check, leads to mate. Knight here. We have two pieces attacking a pawn. There's a pin here, so we can just take checkmate. And of course, checkmate. Always go after the kill, checkmate. So black, of course, wants to take this pawn and do something. Maybe they want to get their knight out, but we do have this nice threat of doing the rook down, but the king's here. Have to push the king over first, and then checkmate. All right, there's a pin. So white is threatening checkmate in one. Right? How do we solve this? Well, our first move has to be a check, right? Check, and then we look for another check. Here's a check that allowed a fork, so we can take. Right, rooks are attacking each other. King's only protecting it. Remove the defender. All right. He wants to go back and forth. If we go king over, of course, this is not what we want, so we block. I'm assuming we just take here because there's checkmate and he can't stop it. Free capture. We could take it back, but we don't want to do that. He'll get too active. He's already up material, so check. Mate. Knights are protecting each other. This piece is not hanging, or this piece is hanging, so we have a nice fork here. Winning a piece back, good. All right. Rook's on the 7th ranker, killers, right? Which do we go after, the pawn, this pawn, or go after the king, right? I don't see any way for white to check us, right? No safe checks for white, so we just go queen here and then attack him again and checkmate. All right, let's see here. They have some tension over here. What can we do? We could take, but then he can take back. We could threaten checkmate. And if he pushes, we're able to take a free piece. And if he blocks us, we can take it. So let's try and threaten checkmate. King out of the way and win a free piece. Well, again, like I said earlier, if you're ever down material, right, you look for safe checks. Well, one check we have here is rook here. Takes, where's the king going back? And there's mate. We want to get a queen here. He wants to get a queen here. We have to trade queens. We have a skewer. Trade and push and push. Nice, we get a queen. All right, let's see here.
We got to 27 quick.
I told you I'm blessed. So we like to attack, So rook takes. I'm looking at pawn takes. Queen takes back. King goes over. We just go over. And then we bring the rook over, I believe. Rook takes. Take. Check. And he blocks his knight. Well, now we take the queen.
And Emmanuel, for those in the chat, let's say, so this tactics do this. So let me just pause you real quick here and ask you a question. You're a very strong player. So when it comes to doing tactics before tournaments, throughout the week or throughout the month before tournament, or just in general, how do you work on tactics? What is your philosophy, or kind of like your training methods, or what do you do to prepare for a tournament?
Right. So in chess, 99% of chess is, I guess, tactics, right? You have all these different ways you can find tactics in chess. So the way I do it, I just practice for maybe 2 or 3 hours, just work on some tactics, open up a book, maybe go on chess.com, and just try and get my mind ready, right? If you don't do tactics, then it's likely you're probably going to miss a lot of things when you're playing your games. Even though, you sit in there for a long time, you have a lot of time to think, it is very, very easy to just miss something because you haven't been practicing. Your mind isn't as sharp as it needs to be. So I'd say practice maybe 4 or 5 hours, 3 to 4 hours with tactics, and then switch to openings and things like that. But tactics is a main part of chess whenever you're a lower rated opponent or lower rated, and as a beginner and stuff like that.
For sure, for sure. Awesome.
All right, so all these lovely pieces here. There's only one move I looked at, and that's just knight here. It just stuck to me. Where can the king move to? If he goes back, we have a way to force the king check, and then there's a nice fork here. So that's one idea. After the knight moves forward, if he goes here, again, that's a nice fork. Pretty much the knight comes here. Anywhere the king moves to, the knight just moves anywhere and picks up the bishop. So he goes back, like we said, rook check, and then we have a fork, pick up a lovely piece. Nice trio of pieces. Let's see here. So if we don't do anything, white is, of course, probably going to go check and do some other type of stuff. So we want to try and end this game as quickly as possible. I don't know if you guys pay attention to Olympiad games, but most ideas, when you're, attacking, you try and find ways to open up somebody's king. And we can do that by doing rook takes, and then queen comes up, king back, and bishop is checkmate. Rook takes pawn. Nice way to checkmate the king. All right. So again, to try and force a way to attack, we have this idea of rook takes. Rook takes again. A nice attack on the queen. If he tries to push his pawn, I'm guessing we just do rook takes. So rook takes, rook captures, and of course, if the queen takes, we can just take that.
And Quentin, thank you, Quentin, for the sub. What is going on? Hope you're doing well. And yeah, long time no see, but hope you're doing well, and hope you're playing some good chess.
Good. All right. Again, no pieces for us is black. We're down a nice knight. So looking for checks. This is a check. This is a check. This is a check. If we do queen to f8 or f1, right, the king would just move somewhere. And then, that's not going to get us anywhere, right? We need to involve all of our pieces when we're attacking. So rook takes pawn, forces the king forward. We have another check here, which is, attacking the rook too. And if the king comes up again, we can take the rook. Or if we take, king comes up, queen takes pawn. If he blocks, of course, we can just pick it up with the pawn. Right? And he has no type of way to call check besides his knight, but we can just get out of danger really quickly. Ooh, favorite king and pawn in games. All right, so we notice king and this pawn in the same square. So if we get a queen, it'll be with check. So let's just do the math. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can check. He has to move his king, and then we go somewhere to block the pawn. Oh, so now, if we push the pawn again, he'll stop us. So we bring the king in. Oops. Too fast.
No.
Oh, all right. That was a little slip right there. All right.
All good, all good, all good. We got two. We got two. We
All
got
right.
two lives in this game.
3 checks. 2 more lives left. Which one do we go after? There is a nice check here, but I'm like, he can block. And I don't see a way forward. We also have this check here. King moves somewhere. Well, let's just say the king goes back. I was going to say bishop here. No, that doesn't work. Let's see. Queen check here. King moves. We have check.
I found it already.
You did?
Yeah.
Go ahead, take it over there.
Queen h2, queen takes queen, and then bishop e4.
Oh, yeah. I'm overthinking it. All right, white to play here. So that looks nice, but it's not right. Of course, this looks nice, and it looks right. Had a little brain fart. All right, so queen takes queen, castle queen side, and pick the knight up. Right.
Yes, sir. And Emmanuel, you did mention the Olympiad earlier. What did you think? What did you think about it? How? What are your opinions on it? How did you feel
It was
about Gukesh D?
Hey, Gugesh was a beast. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see every game of every round, but I did focus on Gugesh. When I was watching Levy, of course. But
Yeah,
the tournament was absolutely amazing. I loved the games that I saw. And then the different ideas, like in that game where the lady won in like 12 moves off of opening trap. So it is good to see these ideas, and then I can try and implement them in my games because
for sure.
some openings they played, we definitely play. So it's good to see the theory and how we can, approach them in our games and go after them.
Now that you mentioned that, you know what I was watching. Now you mentioned like memes and stuff like that. I was seeing a lot of like exchange sacrifices in the games. Like it was pretty crazy. Like the Anish game, Gukesh had an exchange sacrifice. Like there was a couple exchange sacrifices throughout the tournament. So it was pretty prevalent. It was weird.
That too, and those no those pawn sacrifices when they just give away a pawn, and
Yeah,
then so I definitely am gonna try and do that more often, like try and give away a pawn for more play, and then see how that works out. Because I am skeptical. Sometimes I like to have all my pawns. I don't like to be down a pawn,
yeah,
but at the same time, it's like, well, you have to think about what can you get out of the position or what can you get out of it.
for sure,
So
for
that's
sure.
the main thing. All right. So in this position, black is of course starting checkmate. We have this idea of giving away the rook. There's a fork, and we can pick up the rook back. Rook check, and the bishop blocks. Well, now we win this. Perfect. This one's a little tricky, it seems. Right. Rook takes is the first thought because we always look at captures. So takes, and then maybe pawn takes pawn, which attacks the rook, attacks the pawn, and threatens for a back rank checkmate. And we get a pass juicer, as Hikaru says. So let's try this. Check, we get out of the way, and now we again push because it's a fork. And there's mate.
We
What to do here?
we got
There's
Quinton.
bishop.
We got Quinton saying Gukesh is goaded.
Oh yeah, what is he like 16? Already India like number two and number three.
Yeah, yeah. He's crushing.
Oh yeah. So queen check here. Nice lovely check. If the rook blocks, there's checkmate. If the king moves, there's check. There's another piece. Oops. Not the move. So queen check. We take, and he's going to be losing. All right. This one is not so tricky. Uh, we just want to checkmate here. So in order to checkmate, the thing about black's escape source, how can we take that away? King up. If he pushes, well, that's not going to help him. We have two rooks here. So here, check and mate. Nice. Dun dun dun. Already at 39. Jeez, we need about 12 more or 13 more. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Hmm, this is a dangerous attack going on. What can we do here? We could move the knight, but that doesn't do anything but just help trade down material. Or actually, we'd lose material. Or would we? Knight moves. Queen's under attack. This rook's under attack. So if we move the knight, he takes our queen. We can take the rook and then pick this piece back up, and we'll be up in exchange. Knight, rook, and we take. Right, again, we're down material. We look for safe checks. This is a safe check. If he comes up, this is checkmate. Check, king back, king up. It's almost checkmate. Knight blocks, bishop takes. Queen up, king goes here. We have this check and take the rook. Ooh, almost hung something. King cannot go there because he'll just take the bishop. So we just do king here for our checkmate.
Apaga eso.
Check, check, mate. King is almost trapped. Only thing protecting this back rank is the rook. How can we eliminate it? Check, takes, rook takes, king up, rook over, and the king is now trapped. Oh, yeah, that's right. Takes, take, rook goes here, checkmate. Our rook's being attacked, queen's attacking this pawn. Do we have time to do rook over here? It seems like there's time. Let's see. Let's just double check. He doesn't have a way to defend that threat. What happened?
Imagine.
Wait, what?
He just gave your queen. Like he just started sacking pieces like crazy.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I don't know. People do that and they don't ever resign. That is the worst type of chess playing ever.
There's no resign button.
Sometimes you just gotta, throw in the towel because it's game over, right? You don't have to waste time and stressing yourself out. Rook, king,
The verified tournament thing on chess.com is a scam. Why pay $15 a year to become verified? Oh,
verified on chess.com.
oh, I guess they're verifying like regular players now. Is that what it
Oh,
is,
I don't.
Victor? Let us know. I think that's what it is.
I didn't know they did that. Well, that just motivates you even more just to get a free chess.com account. Become a master.
Yeah.
Have to stay somewhere protecting the rook. King moves here. Where is this knight going to go? We can do rook here. Paralyze the knight. Our favorite chess lesson ever.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's rook here. I think it is. Yeah. Now we go here, attack the knight. Knight moves back, and then I think we have rook over and rook back, and he's trapped. So it takes 6. All right. This is a nice pin. So if we push, he'll definitely push. If we take, he takes, we take, he takes, we take. Oops, can't draw today. And I think we pick up an extra piece. And I don't see any way for black to attack us, right? Our pawn is here guarding our safe squares. So push, takes, fork, and we're winning.
And
All right.
Metal Eagle, thank you for the follow, Metal Eagle.
So king here, push, take, push. Push, 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 queen, queen. So that's not right. We can't go here. We have to be accurate. King here, if he tries to push, push, push. Oh, now we don't push first. We just do king back. So king here. Then we just go to the pawn, takes, and we have opposition. This is an easy checkmate. Bishop blocks. We just take.
Metal Eagle says, first time viewer and happy to follow your stream. Awesome, Metal Viewer. Thank you. We're glad to have you. And there's a ton of chess content on the website, free, completely free. So check it out. And yeah,
Glad to have you.
glad to have you.
Bishop takes, rook comes up. What is the solution? I want to. Nope, that's not it. Takes, king comes up. Takes, rook takes, bishop back. think.
What about
Oh,
bishop
well,
f6?
Bishop. Yeah, I don't know. I just saw that. I was like, wait a second. I'm
Yeah,
about
g5.
to totally overthought for a second. All right, we're at 50 with one wrong. All
Yeah,
right,
that's good. I
done.
feel like this is better than last week.
Well, we took like 30,
Yeah.
40 minutes to get to 50. Just kidding. All right, so of course he wants to take our pawn. It would be nice to take with a pawn. We have two passed pawns, but I don't think that's quite accurate. Because takes this rook can come over and we can't push because that drops a pawn. Hmm.
And chat, if you see an answer, if you just shout it out, put it, type it out, and yeah, we'll get to it.
If the queen takes, I'm look. Yeah, he has queen here. Doesn't look too nice. But let's see. I think it's bishop takes because what is he gonna do? If he goes over, we have knight. Uh, this is a nice passed pawn we have. If he tries and moves his bishop out of the way, knight comes here. We could trade, but again, that'll lead to a better position for us with the queen coming up. And I'm totally thinking of I got 100% on bishop takes d4. D4. Or
I was looking at queen c8, but yeah, after queen f6,
yeah,
he has this in
there's
between check that's not good.
yeah. So I'm gonna try my luck with bishop takes, and then again knight here.
Yeah, okay.
Sometimes it's simple, sometimes we keep it complicated, but we like simple.
Simple chess.
Nice, nice fork. Uh, bishop up, king moves over. Rook check, king moves over.
It's Mailmon.
Bishop
What's
check.
wrong, sir? What is going on?
Oh, king goes back. I did not see that one. The bishop still goes here. King up. Or do we just do rook here? No. Because takes, and we're still down a rook. So we need to be accurate as possible. Bishop comes up. He has a knight block. No good. If we try and pick this up, queen takes pawn. No good. Hmm.
There's a free rook there for no reason. Just free.
I know we could just take the rook too. Because there's other rooks hanging also.
And he's still in all these problems.
I don't know.
Let's see.
it
Let's
is.
see. Let's see.
It was a free rook.
Yeah. Is there anything better, right? Is there anything better?
Yeah, always look for better. It's the GM's number one rule. Which this is think like a GM here. I think we just take because that's that is still lingering.
Yeah.
And then what is he gonna try and do? Like knight up? That's a free rook. We're gonna take it. Rook up again. We have this nice idea. Takes.
Same
We're
thing.
good. So that's the threat. We could kind of do this, but takes, threatening checkmate, and then we have two passed pawns. But rook comes over. What is he gonna do? Something like here. We can just block, and I think that's right. And it's not right. Probably should give him more time. All right,
That's right.
time to be serious. We're down to our last strike. All right. Check. This is not right. Check. Oh, check. Blocks. Check. King up. There's nothing there. With bishop here to go into here for checkmate. if we do bishop here, he can take with check. King moves. He can take. Oops. He can. I cannot draw arrows. He can take, and then we don't have this threat anymore. We could also just push our pawn. But I don't like that move. It doesn't look right. Right. Check. If he comes king up, we have this
Yeah.
amazing move. So check, rook up, bishop here. There's a pin, and then we can win.
Pin it to win it.
As I say, PP on the PP, put pressure on the pin piece. No, it sounds weird, but that's the way to remember it. Weird names, you
PP.
remember PP on the PP. I gotta tell my kids that because otherwise
Yeah,
they
yeah.
they they don't remember anything. So takes.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do cleanup, but rook goes over.
Okay. Oh,
Takes queen up,
there we go. Yeah.
rook goes over.
We'll see. Mm.
So the first move is definitely we're taking the knight. The question is, what do we take it with, the bishop or the knight? If we don't take the knight, the first move, like let's say we just move the queen somewhere, he's going to take our knight, and then he's able to move his rook. So first we have to think about what are we taking this with. We could also just trade here and then finish taking the pawn, but I don't know. We're up a pawn, but it doesn't quite look right. Or it does look good, but it doesn't. Takes. You have any ideas on this one, Derek, or no?
Oh, I'm not even looking at it right now.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Give me a second. Yeah.
I know we have to take the knight. The question is with what? If only we had an extra move. Takes. I think in this one we're just supposed to win the pawn. So let's just think this through. Takes. Let's just look at this again. Takes. Queen takes. We take a pawn. If he tries to take here, we have queen over. If he tries to come up, we have queen takes pawn. And then we do have, a nice pass pawn here. These two pass pawns.
Metal Eagle is saying knight takes e5, bishop takes e5, queen e4, rook e8, f4.
So knight takes e5, bishop takes queen here. There you go. F4. I was trying to put F4 in there, but I didn't know how. And now we pick up the free piece.
Good stuff, Metal. Good stuff.
Good. You came in clutch there because my mind had a little brain fart. So rook here takes, of course, it's checkmate. Ooh, be double check. Rook blocks.
You do. You do queen
Takes.
takes. Yeah, queen takes f3.
Uh,
What?
it's not queen takes h6. Hold on.
Why not? What's wrong with it?
I know what it looks right.
Oh,
queen,
because he has
queen.
queen g3. No, he has queen g3 and he takes a check.
Oh, that too.
And then he takes a queen.
I saw the queen g3. I looked at rook takes, but
Wow.
Okay, what
Oh,
about the
this is
other?
terrible.
This one? Oh, I already knew this one. That
This
was
is
a misclick. I
this is
mean,
exactly what we reached last week. 54.
we did.
Yeah, it's the exact amount. All right,
Uh,
go back to the first one, the 1754 one.
oh, this. Oh, my fault. You can't see it, can you? How do you?
Yeah,
One
redo it.
sec.
Like re-go
Okay,
back. Yeah.
just entire screen.
Wow.
So this one. Oh, this one's first, right? This one's a seven. This
Yeah,
one we had.
Emmanuel says no rushing. Yeah, we rushed through it. We thought it was. I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was winning.
Yeah, I had this one. I just put the king and wasted time. You got to push a pawn first.
Yeah.
That was just an easy one. So this one we thought. Oh, we just thought rook
I
to
can't.
d1.
We can't see the screen.
You can't see the screen.
Nah, share it again.
Oh, I thought you could see it. Share entire screen. Oh, how do you a window? We are going to go to this one. Now can you see it?
It should. Yeah, it should be popping up now. Yep, perfect.
All right, so this one was just an easy miss Russian click. Right, you just push a pawn and then there's a queen. Right, I don't know why I was just like king here automatically. All right, in this one we said rook to d8, but instead it's just queen to e4. Right, forking him, and then we could
Damn,
just put
he's
pressure on the
aggressive.
bishop.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know why. I just take a piece, and then of course the last one is rook check.
So what was the
Let me.
answer? What was the answer? Go
We're,
ahead.
we're gonna try and figure it out here. So we
Okay.
said queen take. We said queen there.
Is it? I don't know.
It's not
That's
rook takes
no.
bishop.
Yeah, it's not rook takes bishop.
Hmm.
Maybe queen e5.
Queen where?
Queen e5.
Oh, queen e5. No,
Yeah.
queen e5 is just really
I mean, everything's like pinned in there.
queen e5, then queen g3 again. Oh no. Oh, you know what it is? Queen e5.
Yeah,
Because
because I
queen
can take
g3.
back with the queen on g3.
Right. It's,
What? Uh,
it's so stupid. Should I try again for?
if you want to, if you want to try one more, we can. You gotta
All
run
right.
through
Let me.
them. You gotta run through them though.
I'm gonna run through it. I got
Okay.
you. I'll run through the first
So
30. All right.
so hey, this is a special here. We got Emmanuel Carter going for round two. He's trying to beat this 54. That's what it is. I know he wants to get higher than that. So special treat here.
Hold up.
It's number six. It's number
Oh
six.
wait. Okay. I had to think of. Yeah, you got me when you said it's number six. I'm like, it can't be too complicated if it's only the sixth one.
That's the worst when you start off and you miss like one, and you're like, man, I only got two, and I have to get to 50 with two.
Right. Again, if it's free, it's free. Always look for checks that lead to meet. Uh, this is nice. Well, this is nice. This is even better. Check takes roller checkmate. We're nice and amazing. Check queen blocks push. This is why it's good to do tactics every day. You get to solve them super fast. Get to the
Yep.
complicated ones. Uh, check check takes. I didn't even make black moves. So check. I check. check, king back, rook over. Good. This is a check. Endgame super complex. Takes. There we go. Oops. Takes. It's free. I, that was a bishop here and rook there. Match.
Oh.
All right, we're going this way. Okay, so king, takes or push. Oh, what am I thinking about? I almost missed it if you didn't see.
Yeah, that's what he was pushing DG so.
Specialty, right? Knight, checkmate. Check, mate. Checkmate. Checkmate. Oh, what?
Check, mate.
Check. This one's not mate, but it is a free piece. Oh,
No, it was bishop takes bishop. That's why it was mate.
wait a second.
Cause yeah,
Oh, little brain. This is knight to
so
if I don't Russian missing was a queen. There is a nice checkmate with a knight. Oh my goodness. He wants to take my knight. So if we take here, rook goes over, queen goes back, knight goes blocking. Looks good. You're making me double check these now and triple check. All right, knight. Where does the rook go? If he tries to go up, we just go over. No, we don't. Knight. Oh, what am I thinking about? King over. Oh my goodness. What? Like, come on. These are like
it's starting to get scary because you only got one life left.
these are like gimme ones. These are like, all right, come on, these are checkmate. Where am I going? Push, takes. No, that's checkmate here. Can't do that. Queen up. That's not gonna work. Too many holes around the king. How do you? What? Is it? No, it can't. This is not the answer. Is it? I don't want to get it wrong. Hold on. Gosh, Lee. So I'm just double checking. If he tries to strand somewhere, we have the idea of pushing the pawn with this. Oops, the rook coming, and it's looking like a forced checkmate. If we go queen here, again, push the pawn. I think it's queen here. One mover. Imagine. All right, so queen takes, king goes over. check, check, and takes. Orders of operation. What's more important? King safety. So check. King goes up. We have queen here. There's checkmate. Takes, takes, takes. Oops, can't do it. But like we said earlier, PP on the PP. This is pinned. Attack it again. Attack it again. And we always capture. Takes. Check. There's no mate there. What? Check. And mate. Good. Look at that one.
I wish I could do stuff like that in the tournaments.
What?
Those type of moves like that.
Oh yeah, that'd be so beautiful. They'd be like, "What?
It never happens like that.
We have to grind super hard, and then you don't ever get the flashy type of wins." The one time I tried to do a flashy win, I hung mate and won. You remember that game, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was mad. Like what? All right. So takes is not right because it allows. Yeah, actually, why is it making me think? Oh yeah. So we have to take here, deflect the queen away, and attack these pieces because they're not being protected. Takes, rook takes, takes, nope. Push, takes, takes. Where's the queen go? And now we capture. 47. Hey, with two wrong. Checkmate.
You gotta tighten up now.
All right. I got 10 minutes in this thing. Push 10 minutes to get me to 59. All right. Knight takes is, of course, not the best move. Okay. Push. Push looks good, though. Because now we can. Yeah. Pen piece. No. Takes this way. When you up material, you want to trade down. Rule number one, up material, trade down to a winning end game. There we go. This is checkmate there, but if we go here, check, he takes, king goes here. How is he stopping the checkmate? He pushes. Don't have a way in there. Oh, I was going to say queen here. Yeah, like that looks good. Only thing that looks good here is queen here, threatening checkmate, but I wonder, is it rook here? Takes, king goes up.
It looks too slow though. I was looking at that one too, but it's too slow.
It's not protecting this, so if he tries to push, we can take here because, and of course, yeah, it's rook here. Cross my heart and hope to die.
What's wrong with Queenie? Yeah, what's wrong with Queenie 4?
Oh yeah, I saw. Let me just show you what I saw. You see, you can still see the screen, right?
Yeah, now I can. So Queenie 4?
No, let me. Okay, so queen. Well, let me draw the arrows.
Queen 4,
Uh,
Queenie 4.
queen. I was thinking queen here. He
Yeah.
takes on c3, king a3. He pushes to c6, and then there's no way in. Of course, this is why I'm blind, and the queen goes back. Imagine. Terrible.
All right, so you tied the score from last week. That means next Tuesday we gotta beat that score, 54.
54.
Yeah, 49 was the second time around, but the first time around was 54. So right now the goal is to beat this 54. So yeah, it was fun. A little bit of a tactics training session there. And yeah, any final thoughts, man?
Oh no, everything's good. Just gotta, like we say, practice puzzles every day. If you're trying to get better at chess, the number one thing is practicing your puzzles. Tactics is key. If you can't see tactics, then you're most likely not going to be able to finish a game with tactics, right?
Yep.
So,
Awesome, awesome. And yeah, any tournaments coming up for you? Anything like that?
we got the Atlantic Open coming up next month, so prep for that. Got to get these openings down. So it's the next thing on the list besides tactics. But Atlantic Open and Virginia, crush some people over there.
Awesome, awesome. All right. Well, yeah, I hope to go up there with you, and yeah, hopefully you have some good luck up there. I'm sure you'll be. Hopefully, we'll have you back next Tuesday, and yeah, tomorrow will be Wednesday with National Master Andreta. We have every day we have something going on, so stay tuned. Tomorrow probably around 8:30. So yeah, just stay tuned. More content coming your guys' way. Follow the webpage www.chesshublive.com. Also the YouTube channel at ChessHub Live. So yeah, awesome. Emmanuel, thank you for being here, and
No
yeah, see
problem.
you next Tuesday.
Thank you guys for coming. All right. And it is. You already ended it?